guys, it's your girl Brianna, aka MiniMarley, and I'm back for another video. This one is sponsored by WW, and today I'm going to be telling you guys what I eat in a day. So as you guys know, in my 2021 Get Ready With Me, I shared with you that one of my biggest goals for 2021 was to get my health and my fitness under control and just really work on weight loss, because that has been something that I've struggled with for the past few years. You guys know in my vlogs, I'm always talking about how I've gained more weight than ever. I'm the biggest I've ever been, and I'm really struggling to get that weight off and to really stick to a plan and do it. And this year when WW reached out to me, it was way more than a sponsorship for me. I was like, maybe this can be the thing that can really turn things around for me. Maybe for once I can finally stick to something and actually lose the weight, feel more healthy, feel more confident, and I was taking it seriously. So it's been 1 month now since I've been really seriously committed to my weight loss and using the WW plan. And I just want to give you an update on where I'm at. So let me just give you a background story, because the proof is in the pudding. I don't have to tell you it works. I can literally show you, because I have lost 10 pounds in the last month. So when I started, I knew that I didn't want to just drop a bunch of weight really quickly or do something that I couldn't stick to. I wanted it to be a lifestyle for me, something I could maintain, so that I don't just gain all the weight back overnight the same way that I lose it. So I'm really happy with 10 pounds in 1 month. I feel like that's pretty healthy, and everything that I've been doing, I want to continue doing. It doesn't feel like I'm working so hard and this is hard to commit to. It feels easy, so I'm really excited about that. But let me give you a little background story. So when I was in college from 2012 to 2016, I used to weigh about 180 to 185. That was my regular weight. I would go back and forth between there. And then of course I had Stella at the end of college, and when I gave birth to Stella, I was 205, and that was the biggest I had ever been, but still not that bad considering it was a whole pregnancy. And after I had her, I actually dropped a lot of weight. It was unhealthy. I was breastfeeding and I wasn't eating that much. I kind of lost my appetite, and I got all the way down to 165, which is really low for me. I'm 5'8", pretty tall, so I looked pretty skinny at 165. And after that, I really just started picking up weight for the next few years. I got back to 170, 180, 190, 200, 205, 210. And then the biggest that I got to during the holidays of 2020, I was at 215. So I started 2021 at 215, and that's when I really committed to WW, really stayed on the plan. I've been running, eating healthy, and now I am at 205, okay? So clearly I am really excited about my progress so far, and I'm even more excited about what the future holds. But for now, I just wanted to catch you guys up and show you what I eat in a day, what I have been eating for the last month, and let's just start in the grocery store. So when it comes to grocery shopping, I've just been trying to make a lot more healthy choices. I've substituted more of the sugary things that I eat. I'm trying to stay in the produce section a lot, get a lot of fruits and vegetables and whole foods instead of the snacks that I would used to eat before. When it comes to even things like bread, I'll choose a healthier bread option instead of just getting white oatmeal bread like I usually would. When it comes to milk, I'll get rid of my whole milk and get a almond milk instead. It's just been little changes like that that have worked for me. Even when it comes to meats, I've been avoiding red meat, and I've been sticking to more like turkey and chicken and that type of thing. And it's surprising how much of a difference little changes actually make. I'm somebody who loves food, so being on some super strict diet that takes away good food is just not gonna work for me, honey. I love good food, I love good eats, and I love the fact that with the WW plan that I'm on, I can actually eat good foods, I can find healthy, delicious recipes, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. So when I'm in the grocery store, I love using the WW app because it actually comes with a barcode scanner, which is so easy to use, and it basically tells me how many points any item that I see in the grocery store actually is. I know I keep referencing my WW plan, so I just want to give you a little more detail on the plan I'm actually on. I recently made the switch from my WW Plus to the brand new Digital 360 plan, and it has all the same amazing app features I'm showing you here, but this program is more focused on coaching. It connects you with real life coaches that can motivate you, hold you accountable, and even talk with you to answer any questions you might have on your health journey. The Digital 360 plan also offers a new Walk Talks podcast featuring celebrity guests and daily inspiration from your coaches. I'm loving this new plan and all the app's recipes, and I'm still on the blue plan and currently have 26 points per day. So now that we have our groceries, it is time to get in the kitchen and start cooking. And the first meal of the day for me is always breakfast. I love breakfast. I never skip it. It is definitely my favorite meal of the day. And every day I have eggs. So on my WW plan, eggs are actually 0 points. So I can have as many hard-boiled eggs as I want. And I love eggs. So I definitely take advantage of that to help me get full. So I usually have hard-boiled eggs on the side of pretty much anything that I'm making. So the main things that I usually pair with my hard-boiled eggs are either my Kashi blueberry waffles, which are only 2 points. They're super healthy, but they actually taste really good. Or I'll do avocado toast, or I'll do hash browns with a little turkey bacon, or I'll do oatmeal with strawberries. I personally used to hate oatmeal, but I'm getting used to it now, and the strawberries make it taste a lot better. But if I want to be cute and do something a little extra special, then I'll scramble up some eggs. And on this day in particular, I decided to add a few different things. I added some bell peppers, some spinach, some mozzarella cheese crumbled up, and I also just discovered this new plant-based chorizo by Morningstar, and it's actually really good. So I've definitely been getting into more plant-based meat substitutes, and they actually taste really good. You can't even tell the difference. So I like adding that into some of my meals to spice them up, make them a little more hearty and filling, because I don't want to have to snack too much in between meals. So I did my little scrambled eggs with the spinach, bell peppers, chorizo, some mozzarella, and it actually tasted delicious. And I just paired that with 2 little Kashi waffles. After I'm done eating, I usually log onto the WW app and track it immediately so that I don't forget what I ate. And on days like today where I try something new, I'll actually create a recipe following exactly what I did so that it's easier to track when I make this recipe again in the future. And that's pretty much it. Tracking what I eat is so helpful because it really keeps me on track and just makes sure that I stay within a healthy limit each day. And that's pretty much it for breakfast. It actually tasted really good, and because I added the chorizo, this all came out to about 11 points out of my daily total of 27 points. So I have a lot of points for the rest of the day. To be honest, I'm a very late riser, especially since we've been home and Stella's not going to school at the moment. We're doing school at home, so there's no reason for us to get up super early unless I have a lot of work to do. So because of that, I feel like I kind of eat my breakfast at lunchtime, so I don't typically have lunch. But on the mornings that I do wake up early and I need to make lunch, I'm usually only having one of two things, either a salad or a turkey sandwich. So I'll just quickly show you how I make my salads super easy. I just get one that has lots of mixed greens in it. Go ahead and clean that. And then I also always like to add some type of meat to my salad so that I can actually be filling. Sometimes I'll do cut up chicken breasts, or other times I'll do shrimp and scallops. Whatever it is, I like to add some of that to my salads. I'll add some bell peppers, some tomatoes, and then I try to stay away from dressing, because usually you throw that all over your salad and it kind of just defeats the purpose, and it's just unnecessary points, because I actually really like the taste of homemade vinaigrette. So when I'm doing my homemade vinaigrette, I just mix some oil and vinegar, a little salt and pepper, some lemon juice, and that actually tastes perfectly fine for me. You can also use balsamic vinegar instead of regular vinegar, depending on whether or not you like that taste, and it's just a really nice, easy salad. Super low points. Shrimp and other seafood are pretty much always 0 points, which I love because I love seafood. And then of course, greens like your lettuce and stuff are also 0 points. So this lunch was actually only 1 point because of the vinaigrette that I used. So an entire really filling lunch was actually just 1 point for me. So I love that. My other go-to option, my jerk turkey sandwich, is also a really low point option as well. And an example of a healthy substitution that I recently made is switching out my regular mayo for light mayo. I literally don't even notice the difference. I just need something to wet my bread and make it a little bit moist, and I can't tell that I'm eating light mayo instead. I also switched out my regular oatmeal white bread, which is higher in carbs and calories, for Sara Lee 45 calorie delightful honey wheat bread, and it actually tastes really good as well. So those little changes definitely go a long way. All right, so on to dinner. Since 2021 has started and I really got committed to my weight loss, I have probably cooked more than ever before. I used to kind of eat out a lot, and my mom also cooks every day, so I'll slide over to my mom's house, get me a plate. But I've really been cooking a lot more this year just because I'm a lot more interested in what I'm eating. I'm trying to not eat out as much and just trying to explore different recipes and make it fun. So on the WW app, there are actually a ton of different recipes, and I don't always follow them verbatim, but I like that they give me ideas of things that I can make. This is one of my go-to meals as well. I made some salmon and shrimp and scallops with a little bit of sweet potato and some asparagus on this side. So like I said, I'm definitely a seafood person, and shrimp, salmon, cod, anything that is seafood is pretty much 0 points on the WW plan that I'm on. So I really like to take advantage of that, and I actually just started eating sweet potato as well. I remember eating sweet potato in the past and I really didn't like it, even though I love sweet potato fries, but I've recently tried it again and I actually love sweet potato now, and it's so easy. I bake mine in the microwave. You can of course do it in the oven, but 6 minutes in the microwave and your baked potato will be ready and really soft. All I add to it is a sprinkle of salt and pepper and cinnamon and crush that up, and it's delicious. Asparagus is personally one of my favorite vegetables, vegetables, so I'm always going for asparagus when it comes to the vegetable to go along with my meals. And I just roasted that really quick in the oven. And then I just cooked up my salmon, my shrimp, and my scallops all together. Now I love any type of glaze or sauce on my meals. I'm definitely a sauce person. I feel like sauce makes everything better. So on this night in particular, I decided to make a honey soy glaze for my salmon, shrimp, and scallops, and it's so easy to do. I removed the salmon, shrimp, and scallops from the pot so that I could make my glaze, but you can honestly make it with the seafood still in the pot. All you need to do is pour in some soy sauce, add a little honey to that, squeeze a fresh lemon, and just kind of mix that together until you get the perfect flavor. Let it simmer and thicken up a little bit into a nice glaze, and you're pretty much done. This meal is so quick and easy to make. It can literally take you 30 minutes once you have all of your ingredients laid out. So I love that because I don't like to spend too much time in the kitchen, and this is just really easy. But yeah, this is one of my go-to meals definitely for dinner. But like I said, dinner time is when I usually like to switch things up, check the WW app for some recipe ideas, and try some new things. Staying away from red meat, trying to limit rice to only 1 or 2 days a week, and I only do a smaller portion of rice. I'm upping the vegetables, I'm making sure that I have a salad on the side, and all of those changes have really worked for me. So one of my biggest problems when it comes to eating healthy is that I have a super sweet tooth. I love anything sweet. Cakes, ice cream, cheesecake, candy. I love sweets. So it was very important for me to still be able to satisfy my sweet tooth while on this whole healthy eating journey, because if not, then I knew that I would just eventually binge eat, and that's really not healthy. So I just wanted to make sure that I could give myself little bits of sweets here and there, but on a healthy, more moderate level. And one thing that I found that I'm actually loving as a snack is XoXo Greek yogurt bars. Let me put you on real quick. If you're trying to look for something that actually tastes good in the ice cream department, XoXo is it. So after I've eaten dinner and I'm ready to wind down on the couch, watch my show, and have a sweet snack, I always usually grab a XoXo Greek yogurt bar. I've tried the cookie dough version, which cookie dough ice cream is my favorite, so I was like, this did not taste good. I really don't think it's gonna work. Greek yogurt is not ice cream, but it actually tastes delicious, and the cookie dough bites are on point. They definitely taste like cookie dough. And now I just got a new flavor, which is the fudge brownie one, and it also tastes so good. So just to give you a little bit of perspective on the ice cream, a cup of Ben & Jerry's half-baked ice cream, which is my personal favorite, is actually 27 points. That's all the points that I should be eating in a day just in one cup of ice cream. And my XoXo Greek yogurt bar is only 4 points. So that is a huge difference. And I still feel like my sweet tooth is satisfied, but without even realizing it, I'm saving so many more calories. I also definitely like to sneak in a glass of wine at night here and there, because I think that it's important to still hold on to the things that you enjoy about eating and just find a healthier way to do it. For me, getting rid of all of the things I enjoy, like a glass of wine and a little ice cream, would really just make me burn out. But because I'm still able to eat those things, I'm still able to have fun in the kitchen. Eating better and really just having an overall healthier lifestyle has been a much easier change than I could have ever imagined. I really recommend that if you're on the fence about WW, that you definitely sign up. As you guys can see, this is more than a sponsorship for me. It is something that has really worked for me, and I cannot wait to continue on this plan and see where I'm at in the next 3 months. I think it's gonna be so awesome, and I definitely will be bringing you guys along on the journey. If you want to start taking the journey with me, definitely go to the description box and click the link so that you can sign up, take your own personalized assessment, and get started on your health and fitness goals. And definitely also follow me once you sign up at Brianna344. I like to share pictures of what I'm eating and how I'm staying active, and just motivate myself by interacting with the other community of people that are on there trying to achieve the same goals that I am. But that is pretty much it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was definitely fun being a little more transparent with you guys and sharing the details of my weight loss and my progress, and just having more positive updates for you guys. Definitely like this video if you enjoyed it, and then head to the comments and let me know what healthy changes have you made during 2021. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already, turn on your notifications, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.